Hey guys, I hope that you are all doing well. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different and start a vlog style video. So I'm just at home today. I'm going to be cleaning around the house. I have some washing to do. I have to clean the floors and yeah, just overall pack away some of the things that are lying around and tidy up our space. So I thought that I would bring you along today, show you parts of my day, and then if this is a success, I will continue making videos like this and then English videos as well on the side. So stay tuned. I hope that you enjoy and follow me along for a day with me. I'm going to be starting with cleaning the kitchen area. It is an absolute mess. I need to pack some dishes away, do some dishes, just clean the countertops, and pack a few odds and ends away too. So I'm going to take you along with me. Let's do it. But first, coffee, of course. I'm still trying to finish my first cup of the day, and then I will be going on to my second cup of coffee soon. To clean the counters, I'm just using this Mr. Sheen Daily Surface Cleaner. Works very well and it also smells absolutely amazing. You can find it at most of your local superstores such as Spar, Checkers. I think, no, Woolies don't stock this. So Spar, Checkers, maybe okay. I'm not too sure about Woolies, but the last time I was there, I think they had their own brand of daily surface cleaner. So I'm just wiping the counters down. It's amazing how much dust gathers here every single day. Crazy. Can clean and clean and clean. And this is still not packed away from December time. I think I only packed my Christmas tree away at the end of January. And some of my Christmas decorations are still out as well. I think this is actually the only one that is still out. So yeah, I need to pack this guy away sometime as well. Done. Question that I was just curious and wanted to find out, where are you guys watching from? In my analytics it says a lot of you are from India and from the United States, so comment down below where exactly you are from. It would be interesting to see whereabouts you live and where you come from. And now onto the dishes. Honestly, doing dishes I think is one of my least favorite tasks to do. So I try and do it first thing in the morning, make sure it's out of the way. And then I also try and make sure to do my dishes along during the day. So at the end of the day, I'm not sitting with a big sink full of dishes. I've gradually done them throughout the day. This helps me a lot, especially when I'm trying to cook dinner, get my son's lunch prepared for the next day. It's just a massive, massive help. So I can advise you to do the same thing. It will really save you a lot of time and a lot of effort at the end of the day. So just do your dishes gradually throughout the day as you're using them. And for those interested, I currently do not have a dishwasher. There is no outlet for it in the place that I'm currently staying at. So I do all of all of my dishes by hand. So I am my own dishwasher essentially. I'm just packing all of my son's bottles and things back in the cupboard that he's used for school. And all of the dry dishes there as well. Once again, just saves a lot of time at the end of the day when I'm busy trying to do things with my son, get him a snack, get his lunch prepared for the next day, try and do some of his homework with him. It's honestly just a great, great help. So as soon as that is out the way, I feel a lot better. That's not quite last is just all of the cutlery and utensils that we have used. Except for one cup that is not yet dry. I've packed all of my dishes from last night, from supper, from breakfast this morning, and I will continue doing that throughout the day. I think next I'm going to tackle the lounge area, so let's go and clean that. I thought that I was going to have a second cup of coffee for the day, but I have actually been recently drinking these Super C vitamin C and zinc glucose drinks. They are similar to an energy drink, but apparently a lot healthier and beneficial for you. So I would drink an energy drink every once in a while, but since discovering these, I can feel a difference in my energy when I have one, and not in the same way as an energy drink. So when you have an energy drink, you immediately feel like a little boost in energy most of the time. I'm not saying it's the case for all people, because I know a lot of people don't actually even see an effect with drinking energy drinks. But with this, I find it gives me a slow, gradual amount of energy throughout the whole day. So it's not a quick boost of energy and then it's done, like with an energy drink. This is just a little bit better, I think. So I'm going to have this now while I continue cleaning the rest of the house. Delicious. And if you're wondering what it tastes like, orange, very, very nice. If you're South African, you'll be familiar with these Super C sweets. So this tastes exactly like that. I've just finished tidying up the lounge. I have 3 canvases that are arriving probably sometime next week for this wall over here. I know it looks quite empty at the moment. We moved into this place probably about 2 years ago, and instead of rushing to buy all of the things that I wanted for the house, I thought I would take a little bit more time, put a little bit more thought into what types of pictures I want around the house and the style, and yeah, just take a little bit more thought into it. So the wall has been empty for quite a while now, so I'm going to be putting 3 canvases up. I will try and see if I can attach a picture of what they look like. But other than that, I'm wanting to also maybe change this light fixture. I'm not too fond of it. Yeah, it came with the with the place, obviously, but yeah, I think I would like to maybe make something a little more modern. I want to show you that lamp over there. My boyfriend actually made, so yeah, I'm very proud of how that came out, and I absolutely love the light that it gives off as well. Let me see if I can show you. Right? I mean, it's beautiful. So we have that light. It gives off a very warm glow, and I'm also wanting to get some cushions or pillows for this couch. I'm just not 100% sure of the color or pattern that I want on them. So if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to pack some washing away now and then start vacuuming the house, I think. And then the last lot of washing to pack away. And on second thought, there is a whole other basket full of washing to pack away, so let's go. So I'm just going to pack all of the towels away in the linen cupboard. I don't know how, but washing just never seems to end. You can do it every single day, and somehow there is washing every single day. Rain or sunshine, and when it rains it makes it 100 times worse, because obviously you can't really hang the things outside, and unless you want to go through a lot of electricity, using a tumble dryer is not really the greatest thing you could use either. So that is the problem I'm currently sitting with. It was raining for I think the entire weekend, yesterday as well, so no, sorry, not yesterday, the day before. So no washing was able to be done, so I'm sitting with a great big pile to do. Of washing, but let me show you what the weather is that I'm dealing with today. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it clearly, but please look at that window. Okay, man, the old couch, sorry. That is actually my dog's couch, but as you can see, he has chewed it to pieces, so that needs to be thrown away. But please look at that wind today. I'm actually not sure that my washing is going to survive that. I'll keep you updated though. Do anyone else's animals get extremely clingy in like weird weather, if it's windy or stormy? My cat has not left my side today once, and my dog is also over there in his bed out of the wind. So yeah, just wanted to know if anyone else's animals get extra lovey or cuddly when the weather gets funny. Would be interesting to know. This is my cat Andy, by the way. I've had her for 7 years and she's just an absolute angel. We adopted her from a rescue organization. We're not exactly sure of her past, but she was an unwanted animal. She landed up at the organization and we have had her ever since. So for 9 years, well, almost 9 years now. Cats are just so lovely, really. You can just do whatever you want, and they just, as long as you give them love and food, then they are, oh sorry, they're super happy. But Josh is not loving this weather today. Absolutely not. Okay, the next chore or house task I need to do is vacuum. Don't judge this vacuum. I know it has a cord store. This vacuum saved my life. This is the best invention that I think could exist. This is an industrial vacuum cleaner. When you sorry, my memory card was full there. When you have animals, you do not stop cleaning. Vacuuming hair every day, whatever mess something was eaten, no problem. This thing will suck it up without any hesitation. This thing is a beast. So I'm going to quickly vacuum my house, get it all tidy. Once it's vacuumed, I need to quickly mop. And then most of the house tasks are done. Just need to hang some washing, neaten up the bedrooms, and then fetch my son a bit later. I'll obviously take you along for that. And yeah, not too much else. I have a class today. I will take you along for that too. And then also some training. So let's vacuum. To say as well, this did originally have a longer attachment. It is broken. I have ordered a new one. It is currently on its way. So if it looks like I'm much lower to the ground than what I should be, you are correct. I have got a solution on its way. It should arrive by next week, hopefully sometime. So at least I'm able to vacuum the house some type of way. So very thankful to at least have this and this part to be able to use. So just wanted to put that out there. If I look like my back is straining a little bit, it definitely is. The correct part should arrive hopefully by next week. to the other part of the house. The last room's back here, which is the master bedroom. I'm going to pack the rest of the toilet paper away as well, put it in the 2 different bathrooms, and then the rest I'm going to put in the storage basket. I buy the toilet paper from Woolworths. It lasts a lot longer, it's great quality, and the price is honestly really not that bad at all. So I think it paid 110 Rand for 18 rolls of 2-ply toilet paper, so it's a great deal, and your bum will thank you for it as well. So this is the only toilet paper that I buy at the moment and that our family uses. Another thing that I need to do is set my home office back up. I have been teaching online now for 10 years, so this wall over here was filled with stuff. At the beginning of this year, I took on a new position working at a school. Unfortunately, I had to have emergency surgery. I ended up in hospital, the emergency room. I was hemorrhaging and needed the emergency surgery. Needed time off of work as well, unfortunately, and the company that I was working for, the owner of it, wasn't very understanding. She was quite rude as well, and basically that was the end of my position there. Unfortunately, there was nothing on my part that I could have done. I was sick, I needed emergency surgery. In those types of situations, either you go for the emergency surgery or you possibly end up dying. So those were my 2 options. I chose to have the emergency surgery, and still recovering now. So yeah, it's been a long battle. I am back with the online teaching now though, absolutely loving it. I have private students from all around the world. So what I'm going to do now is set up the background that I used to have. I like to make use of virtual backgrounds when I'm teaching, but I find now a lot of the time it's often too distracting and too busy for the students, especially the younger students. So I'm going to put the plain solid background that I used to have up back on the wall, and that way when I have lessons with younger students they won't be so distracted, hopefully. So you can follow me now as I do that. I just need to get all of my materials. So I've got some press stick, and I just need to find where it's going to be. All of my wall. Here we go. Found them. And I've also had these things now for, well, I would say probably maybe 6 years. These, so printed off the internet, laminated as well. That way they last a lot longer. I am missing a lot of them though, so I'm just going to try and find them. Oh, there's so much stuff here, that is the problem. Gonna look in this cupboard here, and I'll just point you this so you can go with me. Can you see? Yes. Okay, here they are. Okay, so I have these black and white ones. I find these work. Oh my goodness, everything's falling off the cupboard. I find these work a lot better They are not as distracting. They are nice to look at, but also you don't want too many colors, too many patterns, too many things that the students are going to look at during the lesson. Even the adult students can become distracted. So I keep it plain and simple with these. When I have a younger class of students and I want to try and engage with them, try and attract their energy back, I use these colorful ones. So these are also printed off of the internet and laminated. So all of the different letters of the alphabet I keep. And it's also nice because it shows the little and the big letter. And it's just a great way to reference that in the lesson if you need to. So I have found the ones that I need. Let's see. Okay, I'm just seeing my computer whereabouts. If any of you are interested in what companies I have worked for, what companies I am currently working for, I have honestly had my experience with just about every country that you could find. I've taught students in Russia, in Ukraine, from Italy, from Spain, from France, from China, from Taiwan, from Malaysia, from Hong Kong, from the Netherlands, from South Africa as well. So I really have taught students from a wide variety of backgrounds and from cultures, and I have honestly loved every minute of it. I started back in 2017. I officially got my certificate in 2018, and the first company I joined was Microlanguage. Unfortunately, there was that whole situation with the Chinese policies, and a lot of companies ended up retrenching the staff that they had, closing down. So it was a massive, letdown to all of the students, to all of the teachers that had been teaching, all of the Chinese population. So when that whole law came into effect and, the classes had to be cancelled, the company shut down, I moved over to a company called Magic Ears. So Magic Ears was still operating. I'm not sure how, but they were still operating even with this whole Chinese law going on, and I taught with them for probably another year going forward, and then they unfortunately had to end up closing down. So I then moved on to Preply. So for those of you that are not familiar, Preply is a platform where you essentially market yourself to the different students, and that way they book classes with you that they want to. They choose their own teacher. So there is a lot of hard work involved in that. It took me a while to find a few students to set up a stable schedule with them. But also a great way, guaranteed income. You are in control of your own hours, your own rate. So you don't really have to rely on the company. Preply does take a small fee of that for commission, but apart from that, it is all up to you. So you set the classes, you control the material. So it really was a great place for me to grow and expand. And after that, I then joined IDO. I believe they are actually an Irish company, and their students are also based all over the world. So I taught students there from Russia, from Ukraine, from Italy, from the Netherlands, from Belgium, and it was just also a great experience to meet those different students and have conversations with them. So unfortunately my contract ended up ending with that company, and then I joined a company called I joined this company here in my town, where I was going in to do classes every day, working with autistic students, students with special needs, and that was also honestly a great experience. I wouldn't take that back for anything. It taught me so much, both about the children and about myself, about autism and how autism affects different people. So it was just really an eye-opening experience. So I was very grateful to have had that chance. And then unfortunately I fell sick and ended up having the emergency surgery. So that ended, and now I'm back teaching on Preply. I'm also recruiting for a company. I'm not going to mention the name, but yeah, I do recruitment on the side for them as well. I can't mention the name because unfortunately it's not open applications. They only do take a very small number of teachers every few months, I would say. So yeah, I've been doing that now for the past few months as well. Absolutely loving it. So almost done with this, and then at least my home office will be a little bit more set up again. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just haven't really had the time with school going back and having to prepare for everything, like that as well. So yeah, the jump has been quite different, going from teaching at a private brick and mortar school to coming back to working from home. But I honestly do love the flexibility and the freedom that I have working from home. I get to be with my son when he ends from school. So yeah, just a great opportunity for me. I'm also currently in my third year of studying. So I'm doing a Bachelor of Education through UNISA, which is, if you're not from South Africa, a correspondence long distance university. And we've had a few hiccups, I won't lie, but it's been good as well. I've grown a lot through my studies. I've learned a lot. So yeah, just very grateful to almost be done with that. I've got a year left, and then that will be the end of the studying. So I've just been trying to work through that. I do have a young son as well, so it has been quite challenging. Obviously, not the timing that I would have liked. I would have liked to finish my degree first and then have a child, but life doesn't always play out like that, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, because I wouldn't take any of it back. I absolutely love my son. But yeah, it is challenging, definitely trying to study, work, and raise a child at the same time. So there is my office. I'm not sure how much you can see, but when I'm sitting here teaching, it's just the perfect amount of something in the back without being too attention grabbing and taking away our time from the lesson. So I think that is all I wanted to do now. I'm still going to get, sorry, excuse me. I'm still going to get dressed and ready for the day as well. This is not what I planned to look like. Yeah, so there is the finished result. There is honestly nothing better than the feeling of a clean house. All clean, and now all I have to do is get myself clean and dressed for the day. I'm going to fetch my son. I think we've got about 3 hours now, so actually gonna make myself a cup of coffee and then get ready. I am just enjoying a cup of coffee that I made in my favorite mug, of course, and just enjoying some peace and quiet after cleaning the house. I still need to get dressed and showered and ready, which I am going to do in the next few minutes. And then I'm going to fetch my son. He ends school on a Tuesday and a Wednesday and a Friday at 10 past 12. So I aim to leave normally around 15 minutes before that just to make sure I'm there on time. I don't ever want to be late. And then on a Monday and a Thursday, he has an extramural activity. So on Monday, he does soccer, and on Thursday, he does play ball, which is a variety of different types of ball sports, such as cricket, tennis, rugby, soccer, netball they practice as well. So it's just a great way for him to make new friends and do some sport as well. He is only 5 years old, so they don't play very intense sport at the moment. It's just for fun, just to practice their skills and develop their skills as well. So today is Wednesday. I'm going to be fetching him at 10 past 12. So yeah, once I get dressed and ready, I'm going to leave, and then I have a class a little bit later today at 2 o'clock, and then I have training at 4 o'clock. So I will bring you along for both of those as well, just so you can see what a typical day in my life is like, working as an ESL teacher and an ESL recruiter as well. But for now, I'm just enjoying the peace and quiet and my coffee. And there's my cat as well. Andy, psst, psst. Come say hello. Psst, psst. Andy, come say hello. She's a bit shy. I just had the most amazing shower. I feel so clean and refreshed afterwards. Now I'm just getting my hair brushed. I need to put my moisturizer on, and then I'm going to go and fetch my son. The wind is absolutely howling outside. It's a bit scary actually, but apparently we're supposed to be getting a cold front from Cape Town side, the Western Cape, coming through this way. So it's going to be interesting to see what exactly that is going to look like. I just washed my hair as well. I just need to get my hair product. So I use two different hair products. The first one that I like to use is the Avon Advanced Techniques hair serum. This is for reconstruction, and it also just says extra strength power, so it's to deeply restore your roots and your hair follicles basically. So I alternate between this one. The next one that I use is an argan oil hair treatment. The only thing about this that I don't really like is that it is quite oily. I'm actually going to be using some today though. So I give 2 pumps into my hands, and then I evenly spread it out. I'm going to actually use maybe 2 pumps per side of your hair, just to make sure that it's evenly coated, because it does absorb into your hair quite quickly as well. I don't really touch on my roots, like from here I would say, just because of the fact that it would make it quite oily, and I've obviously just washed my hair. But when you put it into freshly washed hair, you can feel how it absorbs into your hair, because now my hands are a little bit oily, but they're not too bad, not as bad as they would be if it was through dry hair. So definitely recommend these 2 products. This one I would say more for when you are wanting to have healthy, clean, shiny hair. Use this on wet hair. This one you can use on wet or dry hair. I do find if you use it on dry hair before you're going to straighten or blow dry your hair, it can make quite a big difference in the shine that it creates afterwards. So those 2 products I use very often on my hair. Other than that, there is not too much that I do. I'm trying to grow it actually, so I need it to be as healthy as possible. I'm not straightening it as often as I used to, or even blow drying it as often as I used to. For my face today, I think I'm actually going to use this one. I have been struggling with breakouts on my face for quite a while now. I do have endometriosis, which they say does affect your hormones and cause this. So I do think that it is because of that. But I've been trying for ages to find a face product that doesn't leave my face feeling oily and disgusting or break out even more. So I've been using this one by Avon Clear Skin, and this is the Blemish Clearing AHA Treatment Cream. It's got lactic acid, salicylic acid, and cica extract in it. This is also one for daily use. So I use this one very, very often. And I do find it helps with my skin, just in terms of how much I break out. And apparently salicylic acid has many, many, many wonderful benefits to your skin. So what I like to do is, my hands are obviously clean. I have just showered and I have wiped them off from my hair serum as well. But I like to just try and massage it almost into my face, because I can feel it definitely makes a difference to try and do this compared to just, patting the cream on, which is what I did for years and years and years. So massaging it into my face a little bit, giving my skin the love and care she deserves. And in terms of oiliness, I don't think it's too bad. Obviously, not completely oil free, but it doesn't leave me feeling like
you could fry an egg on me. So really recommend this face cream. Daily use, I don't use it every day though, because I found it actually caused me to break out using it every day. And then for everyday face cream, I don't need to put any on now, but if I weren't to use the AHA treatment, I would use the Hydrating Face Cream by Avon Care, and this is a 3-in-1 hydrate, soften and protect. So it's got SPF in it as well as vitamin E, and vitamin E as well, very good for your skin. So I'm trying those out, seeing how it's going, and hopefully it will make a difference with my skin. It does flare up every now and then. I mean, the side is terrible. It's been like this for a while now too. So yeah, doing what I can to help my skin. Also drinking as much water as I can as well. I know that is super important, which I haven't always been very good about in the past. So yeah, I'm not going to be putting any makeup on my face today, keeping it natural. I'm just going to fetch my son. I'm not going out anywhere, and even for my lessons and training later, I will be keeping my face natural. I don't like to wear makeup too often. I find it blocks my pores and takes away from my skin healing, which I'm definitely trying to focus on.
Because it is absolutely freezing outside and so windy, I am going to be dressing like I'm going to the Arctic Circle, but it's going to keep me nice and warm at least. This is actually my boyfriend's jacket, but he said that I'm free to use it whenever I want, so today is definitely going to be that day. I have about 20 minutes left until I need to go and fetch my son, so I'm just going to make sure that the house is all tidy, everything that I wanted to do is done, prepare some snacks maybe for when I fetch him, and then we will leave to go. Okay, my son has just got back from school, so I am unpacking his lunchbox. He ate most of his food except for his grapes, and he didn't eat his yogurt sachet or his packet of snacks as well, so that's fine. He ate most of the important foods. So now he has asked for a sandwich, so I'm making him a ham and mayo sandwich while he sits on the couch and just relaxes for a little bit after school. Do anyone else's children eat constantly when they get home from school? I'm not sure. I'm making your sandwich. I'm not sure if it's the energy that they burn at school, that they use at school, but my goodness, he can eat and eat and eat and eat when he gets home from school. So as long as he's eating, as long as he's healthy, I have no problem with that. So I'll just pack everything away. And then just cut it up as well for him. So that is just a little afternoon snack, one of many afternoon after school snacks. And I'm going to take this to him now so that he can enjoy. So
Hello.
why are your sleeves wet?
Ma?
Your sleeves.
Because I was playing and I was sweating.
You're sweating? It's so cold here. I don't think you're sweating. Do you want me to close this curtain over here?
Yeah. Not all the way.
No, we're not closing all the curtains. There you go. That's perfect. And I'll just pack up all of the things we used to make the sandwich and tidy up. Are you gonna eat the rest of your grapes? No. Okay. Put this in the sink. I'll deal with that in a few seconds.
water bottles. They're out. He didn't finish. We bought this for him this morning because he left his other bottle at school yesterday. So I'm just going to rinse out his one bottle that he took. I like to use boiling water from the kettle, that way it sterilizes and gets rid of all the bacteria that might have built up throughout the day. And just one more. And then just once again, a fifth right down of the counters of the day. And now to make a cup of coffee and relax for a little bit before doing some homework. Some ideas for after-school snacks for your kids. If they are constantly looking for something to eat like mine is, I have a few recommendations or things that I would suggest. So I like to buy these Woolworths yogurt sachets. They come with 9 in a box, different flavors, and these are great to just grab and go. So you tear off the top, it's full of yogurt goodness, and that is just a great snack option. So these are good either for after school or even in the lunchbox itself. I like to use them for both. So those are from Woolworths and they are very, very good as an after school snack or even a lunchbox snack. The second snack that I would recommend is something like dried fruit. So this is a apricot fruit roll. You get mango, guava, a whole lot of different flavors. What is nice about this one in particular is it comes, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it, but it comes pre-cut. So with this you can either tear it off or use a sharp knife and just go on the lines they have already cut. That way you end up with nice fruit rolls. Great for a lunchbox once again, or even just an after school snack. So that is the second option. The third option, if you're wanting something a little bit healthier, I would suggest something like pretzels. These ones are honey and mustard flavor. He also likes the tomato and barbecue flavor. Comes in quite a big packet, so he wouldn't typically eat all of this. I would separate it into about 3 or 4 different portions or snacks throughout the week that he can enjoy. And then the next snack I would recommend is the Woolworths cereal bars. They come in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. And once again, these are a great snack either for after school or in a children's lunchbox, a child's lunchbox, sorry. So these also say they have less than 2 teaspoons of sugar per bar. So once again, it's not added and loaded with sugar. It's more of a healthier type of snack. So these are just a few examples of what I would typically go to if my child has had a sandwich, a fruit, maybe something like a little mini pizza. I could even make something small, light, and lots of it throughout the afternoon. I find that's a good option to keep your children happy. Okay guys, so I think that is a wrap for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed spending this day with me. If this type of video is something that you would like to see in the future, or if you have any video ideas, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoy watching my videos, please consider subscribing as well. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Bye bye.